Hola a todos, soy vuestra comida favorita y os vengo acompañado de Witcher 3, Hearts of Stone. Como recordaréis, en el último episodio completamos la primera de las tareas comandadas por Barón von Ever, Oldgir von Everek. Lo he dicho bien, ¿eh? Lo he podido decir bien. Quita coño, ¿no ves que estoy introduciendo, pedazo de capullo? Que te prendo fuego yo con la antorcha esa. Como digo, terminamos la primera tarea, que era básicamente asistir a la boda de nuestra amiga Chani. Además, acabó bien la boda, ¿eh? Codazo, codazo, guiño, guiño. No, era guiño, guiño, codazo, codazo. No tengo ni puta idea. Pero vemos que están aquí los cabrones que se han apiadado completamente de la taberna. Así que vamos a confirmarle que ya hemos terminado una de las tareas.
Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches is sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to it. Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
I'm knackered.
Pues bueno, ya nos ha confirmado la primera tarea completada, la fiesta del hombre muerto, y ahora vamos con la segunda, Abrete, Sesamo, que es conseguirle la casa de los Borsodi, en serio. ¿Cómo coño voy a hacer eso a menos que sea con magia? ¿Cómo? Yo supongo que tengo que coger la casa, que es este pedazo de caserón, la hostia. Coger el caserón y llevarlo donde estaba su antigua casa, o conseguirle la casa, que es básicamente darle esta casa para que él viva aquí. Es lo que yo no he entendido.
This the Borsodi brothers' auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting, and this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier?
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high-rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2.
Appreciate the help.
'Twas nowt. I've always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Neuve and Longendijk.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye. And I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst would like to show his heed during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
¡Hija de puta! ¡Mi unicornio! ¡Nuestro unicornio!
This one probably also belonged to Sorceress. Fetish, maybe?
Nuestro unicornio con el que pasamos tan buenos momentos. Hija puta, la vendía. A ver qué de cositas hay.
A giant's. Or maybe a Jotun's.
Uf, como tenga que ponerme así con cada... Vaya pedazo de cardero.
Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaveri marks?
Come on. You know damn well that makes no sense.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignol. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. Ah, there's Yaromir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
¿No puedo simplemente quedarme aquí y hablar contigo?
Oh,
¿Por qué? Coge bebida, anda, que no va a hacer falta. Saquea frutos secos.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
Vitamin... what now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Veda Maniaca, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps he could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest transaction fee.
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
Vamos a ver qué vende. Vende un set de un pertrecho. Armadura viperina. ¿Esto no era uno de los primeros sets, el set viperino? Pero ese set es de armadura principal. Resistencia. Coño, si es barato y todo. Lo compro. Espera. A ver si me he equivocado al mirar el precio, ¿no? No me he equivocado. Luna llena superior. Gato superior. Péndola, bosques de Maribor. Golondrina superior. Filtro de Petri. Y rayo superior. También la quiero. Y ahora a ver si te interesa alguna de mis adquisiciones como brujo. Toma, te doy el pantalón. Esto también. Esto también te lo voy a dar. Sí. Y esto. Vaya. Y te puedo dar esto. Y esto. Caquita. Ya está. ¿No aceptan más mierda? Vaya, hombre. Bueno, suficiente, ¿no? El hecho de uno particular.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic. Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Pues ya me han mandado a buscar un pete. Pago, es que me molesta por la luz. O sea.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Entonces al brujo que conociera a Vesemir. Joder, qué putada.
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
¿Tú que mira, capullo? Hay que mirar el capullo de ahí al lado. ¿Y por qué hay una forja de ese ahí abajo? Estará abajo, supongo, ¿no? Porque aquí arriba no creo. Vale, hemos terminado pues, con la primera charla. Queda una. Queda aquí porque hay algo también. Será esta mujer. Y está el capullo de arte de aquí, pero esta mujer no es nada, ¿no? No, efectivamente, vamos a hablar con el de Wind. Por favor, no me haga jugar al Wind, que no sé.
Halbert, it's been years. Allow me to introduce you. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Me ha calado. No. Uf, es que seguro que me va a hacer jugar al Wind y no quiero. No, es que no me interesa.
Don't find Gwent the least bit interesting.
Oh, shame that.
Good to see you again, Hilbert. Time we were going. Listen, if you decide to buy into that fund we discussed, you know where to find me.
You call that interesting?
Bloke's not scintillating in conversation, I'll grant you, but he's a right fiend at the
Adiós, yo me voy.
No matter. Maybe next time.
LOL. ¿Y eso qué ha sido?
I've not seen you before among the well-heeled.
Por favor, yo es que soy especial. Es que seguro que me hacía jugar al Wind, seguro.
Might we trouble you a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Thought you might have a blather with us about the paintings on the block today.
Sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what. Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
No tengo ni pajolera idea. No tengo ni idea. Señalar el cuadro de ambiente rural, pasaje de Novigrado, el reto del mercader, el bodegón o la escena de batalla. Ha dicho que eran paisajes, ¿no? Así que vamos a coger paisaje de Novigrado.
A panorama of Novigrad, I'd say.
There's not a bumpkin who does not know Van den Knobe never ventured outside Maribor. Adieu.
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical arse cunt. I've grown accustomed.
Esteemed ladies, honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see much elsewise.
Vale. ¿Y la subasta que se hace en esta misma sala?
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Bosodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to beg?
Si pudiera dejarme dinero no estaría mal, ¿no? Pero si son 200 coronas lo que vas a dejarme, ¿no? Para eso...
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! Knew the bug would get you.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. A rumor one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance?
No, la verdad es que no me interesa el pajaraco ese.
Going once? Twice? Going thrice? The Honourable Yaramir enters a bid of 300. Any advance on 3? 300 going. Countess Mignol at 350 going once? Twice? Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine, sold to Countess Mignol. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20 crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns, it's practically naught. Yes, the gentleman with the cat eyes, at 20. Do I hear 30? 20 going once, going twice, going thrice? Sold! Van Rohe's Starry Night over the Pontar to the gentleman with the cat eyes. Lot
Bien,
number
me he
3,
ganado un
ladies and
cuadro.
gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacles. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor. Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My
Esta me la quedo, esta me la voy a quedar.
300 from
Aunque yo
Yaramir
necesite
Ivanovich
gafas.
Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
Podoma.
Incredible! With the white-haired gentleman now, good folk, at 350 crowns. A generous offer indeed. Any advance? 350 going once? Going twice? Sold!
Esa medida con una carita de te quiero.
Exceedingly glad they'll be useful. May they serve you well, sir. Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound. Please partake. We'll resume shortly.
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Bosodi! Come on before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome.
Tírala por ahí, total.
Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who...
comes uninvited.
Forgot my manners. Forgive me. The teaching at Kaer Morhen, well, etiquette wasn't high on the list. Scandalous.
That's plain to see.
Got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
Right. Let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
Doesn't matter. Willing to tell me what it is or not?
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamilfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It were a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Your swords, Master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honourable gentleman.
Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Oh, vaya. Y además me he puesto Quen automáticamente, chaval. Ah, amigo, es verdad, ya me había olvidado yo de cómo iban las peleas con puño. Venga, venga. Capullo. ¿Puedo? Ah, no. Empezó con Quen, pero no puedo tirarme Quen. Es una mierda eso de que... Oh, lo pegan los dos. Tenía que centrarme en uno nada más. ¡Ah! A ver, sopla. Polla, uno menos. Venga, venga, venga. La cámara tiene un ángulo muy malo. Ah, vale, puedo girarlo. Creía que no se podía girar.
Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though. So you can sit tight a while.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a Witcher brings gold.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Borsodi's house alone.
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course. That argument on the topic was hard to miss.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist. Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenfurt. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
Qué cabrón, el varón este me ha escuchado. Lo ha escuchado todo. Tengo aquí un nivel. No. A ver. Aquí. Y nos metemos por aquí. Y ya está. Pues bueno, aquí con lo que yo el episodio se me ha alargado otra vez y todo por culpa de vídeos, cinemáticas, charlas, bla bla bla, etcétera, etcétera. Así que ahora al parecer vamos a tener que robar y todo. Madre mía, vamos a hacer de todo en este DLC. Así que como siempre espero que haya gustado el vídeo, no olvidéis votarlo si ese ha sido y nos vemos en un próximo episodio de The Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone. Adiós.